This is Valderon, and this is No Man's Sky, and we are loading our Permadeath save. We are loading into our freighter as usual, and we're going to start doing exactly the same things we do every day. We're going to do the frigates, we're going to run to the base and just farm our vegetables, I almost said, and then we are looking at a Nexus mission because I want to earn some Quicksilver so I can get some of the things which is for sale for Quicksilver. And that of course means missions that I want to do, because it's not everything I want to go out and do. So I just have a quick look that everything is as it should be. I have loads of carbon, kind of more than I actually thought I would have, but that means I don't have to pick that up so much. We have 5 salvage frigate modules, so we can actually look at what we can use them for, and I have one of these as well. Okay, Starship is also fine. Good. Let's start and look. What do we get today? Anything good? Hopefully. A lot of goodies. Storage augmentation, not complaining about that. That is one of the things I always hope to get, because even if I fill up the Starship I have in use, I have others, and can start filling them up as well. It takes a long time, so that's how it is. So this is a balanced, a lot of coinage, so that's money again. I do not complain about getting money, because that is always good. Do I need money? Not really, but as I explained yesterday, it actually becomes kind of a sport to earn money, and that is I still have loads of space. That is the thing. More want more. That's always been one of my problems, to be honest. Only one storage augmentation today, but hopefully we'll find some missions on the way which actually provide some. There was something I actually needed to take a look at, so this one, living glass. Yeah. Living glass, take lubricant and glass, lots of glass. So let's go and produce some glass first, because that will need the refiner. That's the easiest way. There's several ways of making glass. One of them is actually use these. There. So I need to make lubricant. that is made by Phasium and Gamma Root. How much can I actually make of that? That's a good question. So I have loads of Phasium. Where do I have there? Gamma Root I don't have that much of. Actually, I do have quite a bit. So let's see how many we can get out of it. 5. So I need 1 for each 5 glass. How many did I need to make it? 3. So it's 15 and 3. That should actually be possible. That should really be possible. So glass. And chop that back and take another stack. I have loads of this, so I don't have any living glass. So I put it there just in reference. I need 3 of them, so I need 10 glass, literally. So one of the things is it's important to make these things when you can and get the benefits out of it. Why do I need that device? Well, it's one which would help me find organic frigates, among other things. But that's the main, and I have 2 spots for frigates, and I want 2 organic. If I one day get a living ship, that all the things to upgrade that comes from organic frigates on frigate missions. So that's one of the important things where you actually need to have it. So okay, where have it put the glass then? In the first spot, yeah. Not it. I am just putting it around where it actually belongs because it makes it easier for me to actually find out what is actually going on. So I need a solar mirror. Then I can build that. So I will put that down here with these. There we are. Okay, I have certain things which actually should go for selling. On my normal save, I would have 2 of each of these before I sell them, but so I always have 10, but it's not really necessary. I don't need them that much. So down to send off that, but what I'm going to do, as I have loads of nanites, is actually making space for another one, so I can get a second helper, so to speak, when I'm out and about. I haven't really needed it, and I get annoyed with that platoon, but I have a feeling that I might want it. So 1 combat, 2 trade, 1 discovery, and 1 balanced. It's actually bad to get 2 of the same like that, but let's start with the combat one. Two, 3, 4. Let's take a support. Done. So trade number 1. 1, 2, 3, and the support, and the support. Looks fine. Yeah, I have 3 left. Oh, that is not going to work out, no matter how I do it on this. I could send that off without trade. No, don't do that. Voice of Discovery first. So 1, 2, 3, and support, and a industrial. That's actually fine. So can I then send this off without a trade? Industrial, support, combat, exploration, combat. It actually works. Trade, trade, trade. Oh, I have 4 trade. Okay. Problem is I can't count. Well, I got what I needed, so now it's back to actually producing fuel again. That is one of the things. But first we wanna pick these up. I would say you kind of get an insight in how I actually play, and I will say that if you can use it for anything, feel free to copy what you can use. Disregard what you don't think you can use. If you say feel free to use anything you feel you can use for something in your own gameplay, but don't do something you feel is not fitting your way of playing. And remember, it's your game, you decide how you want to play. And I don't believe there's any rights or wrongs in the game. It's all about doing things the easy way or the hard way. And I ran out of bloody space here. That was slightly stupid, because I end up with a lot of things here. Actually, I can chuck them in the storage container. I have 2 of the storage containers on the base as well, so if I should need this, I can get around the freighter at that point then. Okay, because what I want to do is actually go to space here. System is called Lohung. Lohung. Doesn't exist. It doesn't matter that much. The only thing is, I don't want to risk it sends me to a planet in Calypso, which is way more extreme environments than in Euclid, so might be the right one. No. Lohunkel. Problem is there's only a certain amount that can actually be loaded into the list, and it will sometimes end up that things get removed. So I'm just going to see if I can actually sell or want to sell something. So I got a little part gone. That's okay. So I'm going to the anomaly now to get a Nexus mission we can do first. And what I am actually doing is, if it's an interesting mission, I will cut it out as a video as well, so it will go on YouTube. If you need to see them as a reference at some point, that's a good way of going. I'm not taking the round at this point because we have to come back to hand it in anyway, so I can do that later. I don't need that right now. So I got the Raider Planetary Depot again. Well, that went quite well yesterday, so this is not going to be a video unless I screw terrible up, which I hope I don't do. Absolutely no. Well, you shouldn't really think that way anyway.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Harsh blue glow. It's funny, these are in different colored systems. I wonder why that is. Because you're sent to the planet by the anomaly, and yesterday it was a green sun, and today it's a blue one. Okay. This is a lot to think about. just got a frigate, which is an organic one, and that is very useful if I should go for the living ship. I don't know yet if I am, but otherwise I'll start stocking up what they bring home, and then I might eventually do it. So sorry I went a little bit quiet there. It was a lot of things coming in. Oh. Looks like there is some sort of storm here. So it's quite warm. Surprise, surprise. I think that was my task yesterday as well. It seems like there's some sort of storm going on. Let's double check it. So it doesn't say whether there is or not. So let's see what we can encounter here. Okay, it's too deep. Just making a hole in the ground, temperature went normal. Don't do that. It's an extreme storm. I don't know. I should be able to, as long as it doesn't pull me out in the air, then I should be able to survive it, but is kind of famous last words, isn't it? Okay. So, yeah. Now I have exactly the same problem as yesterday. If I should need pupnium, I don't have any available. I don't think I have any on my... I didn't keep any, okay. Well, let's see how it goes. So I hope I can go in here and look what there is, and then okay. You know what? I'm going to do one thing that will make that I get more space. I have a lot of I have a lot of 721. I have a lot of carbon, so I'm going to make it to condensed carbon, but if I can use that. 1 minus 15, 7. That's not even close to what I want. So let's go into the thank you pod as well. Yeah. That was kind of kid stuff. So that's absolutely fine. So I used carbon to make carbon into carbon, and it sounds a little bit confusing, but it's actually not. It is of course confusing if you don't know the game, but refining is a very big part of No Man's Sky, and you can create a lot of things by refining. The thing is, when I am in these rooms, I actually prefer just to get them explored, get what I can, etc., etc. So it actually kind of end up with what I would like. At one point, I actually think I might have reached that point. At one point, it actually just go in a loop. When I perform diagnostic, it just go out. So these are not useful anymore. I have gotten all the Atlas lore, which is fine. I'm going to... Is there anything else here I would like to know? So he has stood down, he's blue. 8 minutes to get there. But the thing is, I'm not going to do that on foot. If you notice, the colors is weird on this planet. It is because it's a blue sun. So
incoming storm. Units received.
I just want to grab a little bit of money before I fly off.
Units received.
The thing is, you can always argue whether it's a good idea to do it at this point or later, or not at all. Some would probably go,
Received.
and that's absolutely fine. That's a freaking worm, and I can't do anything about it. I would like to, at some point, to kill one of those, but
Units received.
I think I might have attracted the sentinels, but I didn't. So with these missions, just like yesterday, they are in two parts. One, you get the direction to the depot in a factory, manufacturing you. And that is normally the easy part. Problem is, I should have brought some Pugnium with me because but I didn't think I would run into the same 2 days in a row. But that's how it is. Luckily, I could get it by killing some sentinels, huh? I know I'm not directly where I should be, however. I actually don't want to be where I should be. Activated, but yeah.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Why are they constant? There's a lot of them. Oh dear. Well, I always say go deep if anything else fails, so... They are actually losing track of me, so... Good.
Technology
down on the outside of this whatever it is. Mountain, hill. I went quite far underground, so. So, where is me plane?
Experience received.
That way. It's a lot of it's an unknown building. Should we go and take a quick look at that? Could be something interesting. I'm always curious. No. That was the depot I just ganked, so no. No. I'm not going back and then they are getting annoyed with me again. So the thing is, I have decided to do Nexus missions to get Quicksilver, which is the third amount of coinage, money. And well, now we have a fourth as well with the void modes, but there are things I do want to buy, which is bought for Quicksilver, so that is at least one place to start. So we need to hand it in. Get our warp hypercore, and this is always useful. So I'm going to see what the next one is. Construct an outpost. Yeah, maybe later. I'm actually thinking about doing that, but not in Euclid, so I will see if it puts me somewhere else if I do it in Calypso. And I need to remember I was doing things there. Can actually make some more maybe. Just so it doesn't take up space, unnecessarily at least. So I just chug over on the freighter right now. So now we can visit these and see what we can get out of them. I do not recall if I had any milestones since yesterday, but it is a possibility, so let's try and see. I watched something, and I think it was because I killed some sentinels yesterday, so it brought it up to one of the next levels. Let's spend the salvage data we have. That's not much, but I'm reached the point where I just randomly take, because from now on it's just getting everything, and that's kind of where we are. I don't know how many of these I want to take. It doesn't really matter at this point, so take the rest next time we come around. I made a mistake yesterday. I didn't take the space station where I was, so I'm actually going to do that today. Just go there and see what there is. Might be something interesting, who knows. And I'm sent back where I was, so that's a no. Yeah. So we go to the space station here and use the teleporter to get kind of where we were yesterday when we ended, and then continue from there rather than, because that was in a whole other galaxy. Some might even say it was a galaxy far, far away. And any galaxy you can't actually reach is a galaxy far, far away, isn't it? Technically. So this one we actually have been around on, so I'm not going to Oh, I got a hiccup. We are not entirely going to repeat run. So that was where we were. Really annoying having hiccups like that. So just checking the missions. I don't think there was anything, but just in case. No, there wasn't anything. going to put the augmentation on the ship. I'm still putting them up here. Because I do want certain amount of technology and space for them, so that is one of my aims. That is that? Yeah, that is not going to happen right now. That was absolutely silly. What we need right now is a new system. And there's one with a black hole there, so it's an outlaw system, but I kind of don't mind that. I know it's limited what trade I'm going to get out of it, but that doesn't really matter much. Trade is not really essential to me. Okay, I've been here before. Man. That's okay. That means I can just go to the space station, check things, and then jump into the black hole. Actually, I'm a little bit curious. I am rather far from where I expected to be. Have I made a boo-boo here? Problem is, I normally make a note where I end, and this is not where I expect it to be, so let's follow the list and see. I haven't been there. This is a problem. This is really a problem. Oh man, I have been a little bit stupid maybe. do you do when you lose your bearing? Well, you do like any other good gamer, you blame everyone else. Because it's not you who makes a mistake, it's everyone else, so... That was... This looks like a place I could have been, but which could have been one of the latest one yesterday. I wish I had made a note. So I picked up a mission here. So this means it's one of the later ones I went to. Okay. Let's take a quick jump to space and see what the map actually shows now. If it's relatively where I expect it to be, then it's fine. If it's not, oh, that's better. That is better. So let's that is the direction to the galactic center. And there is Artemis. I don't have any fuel on my hyperdrive. Luckily I have plenty of that, so and I can jump there. Good long jump. So we are going the right way then. And then I need to remember to make notes. Because if I don't, I might put myself into a certain amount of trouble. You can argue whether it matters or not, whether you go to the right or wrong system. And in the greater picture, it probably doesn't matter. You'll get there eventually, and I will say I will probably end up going I will take detours. That happens, and it happens all the time, to be honest. I am not the most disciplined to go the right way all the time. So that's yeah, I'll just smile and say, okay, that's what happened, and I wouldn't even be annoyed. There's no need to go there. And in the long run, the only one I actually do any harm on is myself, if that was. It's not the worst kind of problem. As I said, it happens, and you will be doing it when you play as well, and you might even have encountered this in other games where it kind of went that way, and that's pretty much how it is. So yeah. Is it worth getting annoyed over? Nah. I wouldn't even consider annoyance. So the guy standing there trying to escape is the one I'm actually dealing with, and he wants to blow that up. So I tell him to stop. I don't know why I would tell him to stop. I get a module for my multi-tool. That's something which might not be useful. We'll have to check that. And when I get it for free, I actually see if I can tweak a little bit. It's only when I buy it for nanites, I rather want to have the proper thing instead of going down the route with trial and error, but it's just how it is, to be honest. Nothing bad in that. Okay, lots of boxes here. I like boxes. Come on. Always need to check the walls, because things hanging on the walls can be very useful. And I actually forgot to check. Sometimes there is down here behind the shelves, but not today. And now I picked up all that rusted metal. I need to remember to actually do something about it. Because otherwise I'll get a very long night where I have to clean up after myself. And that is not bad on its own, but it is kind of an annoyance when you're sitting doing it. 226.41. I think what I have is better. So so much for free modules. They might be free, but they are not always worth anything, so to speak. So and that's how the game is. Sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're not, and it actually brings you to the position where, yeah, you're happy when you get something which is good, and you're equally happy when it's not so good, but you get something else out of it. There's always a plus side to it. So, can I get anything out of these? Try some law. I got standing with him. That was better than the one hitting me hard yesterday. They have a tendency to use physical violence if they're not happy with what you're doing. And although they might not kill you, but they can harm you badly. And that is kind of a funny twist to things. So if you talk to them and they don't like what you say, they might give you a good hiding. So, what comes out of this? Week. Another standing. Okay, that's actually not bad, but it doesn't give me any free stuff for now at least. So this one, craft one antimatter. It's actually very simple to do, and you get 5 hot eyes out of it, which is quite valuable. So I'm actually doing that only for getting the standing with the guild. So I have antimatter here, so I just move it over. Go on. Oh, it was up there. Source item for the client, and then it probably tells me to go somewhere and yeah, hand it in. And of course I will do that. I don't see any reason why not to, because if I don't do it, I don't get the mission. So it would be a little bit short-sighted not to hand it in. What's it called? Plus shuttles. Anything good? No. So when you deliver things, you can risk pirates trying to intercept you. I don't think it will do for this, but as said, you never know. This will bring me to a trading post. When I'm here anyway, okay, I will buy some trade goods, but I'm not going to pursue it as much as I usually would. I will kind of balance it more and do it when I I end up on trading post anyway. It's not like I don't want to do trade, but I kind of don't need to pursue riches at this point. Because I will get plenty as I go along anyway, and that is kind of the good thing, because all my scanning will give money, and I will get gifts, buy and sell random stuff I acquire on the way as well. Ask you to climb the ladder. So go to there and hand in one antimatter. Then I will buy what there is. It's not much. Just check if any of my stuff is better here than it was on the space station. I already sold one thing, so that is actually kind of good. I'm going to look at that ship. It's a C-class, so yeah, well. That's pretty much it, yeah. There's nothing more that would be interesting. So I will need to put something on here. That would be fuel this time. Just take these out. Right, that's it. I'll just pop back to the space station and hand it in.
Extreme radiation detected.
Then when that's done, it's off to the black hole and see where we are sent. So the course is set towards the center of this galaxy, so we can go to the next one. Hopefully that's a little bit more friendly than this one. I know in the first 10 galaxies there is some quite horrible ones in between, but there was some nice ones as well. So take that. Oh, Radar Planetary Depot. We just did one of those already, so why not another one? And, just cleaning up a little bit as we go. Just to make sure I don't. So 1.6 million for one of these. That's not a bad exchange. Not bad at all. Now I will have to go and put myself at risk, at the mercy of Sentinels. But you know, I do that happily. At least it seems to be the same planet, so at least we go back to that. And that seems a little bit better. The thing is, getting one of these on a planet with aggressive Sentinels, that is not funny. I thought I saw it over there somewhere. I might have been wrong. I might have been wrong, so let's just land and search. I can hear this has stopped. So I got some more in the meantime, so let's refresh, fill it up, and do a little bit more of it. Oh, remember to check your. That was the wrong one, but never mind. At least now it's charged. 392 units in that direction. Okay. That animal could be a predator. Okay, it doesn't look like it is. But that shape sometimes comes as a very aggressive predator, and it will really attack you where you are. So that way, roughly. Oh, yeah. So it's down there, and killing. Oh, okay. So, back to our starship. So these missions is not the worst you can encounter. They quite a lot it took. It's fully doable. The only thing is focus on the depot, go straight in, zap it, and out again. And if you do that, then go underground and let the sentinels cool off, then you're fine. If you choose to fight with them, yeah, you're in for a long fight because they come in all 5 waves. However, it looked like they started at wave 2 or 3 here, so So there might not have been that many coming through and against me, but who knows? So that was it. I'm going to collect a little bit now. Somewhere. There's the black hole. What I just accepted. I'm not even sure. There are things which I don't always comprehend totally, and some of the Atlas things happening randomly. I actually don't know if they have a particular meaning to them. Yeah, they give you some messages, they give you sometimes some stuff or information, or they might even attack you. It's a little bit odd what actually they represent in the game, but I have a feeling down the line it might suddenly be something completely different. I do think there is certain things to it, but as I said, I haven't really decoded that part yet. I always choose the blade, at least because I know I get something positive out of it. Actually forgot something to check the walls. It's just become a little bit of a repeating issue, but there wasn't anything, so nothing to check. And my refiner had stopped. Keep making it. That one I can actually test out. Is that 987? That could actually be better. So it's actually better than the one I had there. So that one was ridiculous high, yeah. So that one is not going to go, but that one is. So now it's exciting to see what actually, when I scan on a planet, if I get as much as I hope. So the most expensive at the moment was 540,000. So if I can break that, then this has been a good swap. never cleaned up after myself. It's actually a little bit silly. I forget these things. I should remember them, and I should actually just check something here. It's always weapon is actually technology, so it won't be that. Trader is trade, so it's not that. So it's one of these two, but where is something with directions. So combat. Okay. That's actually okay. Getting and standing is always okay, at least. It doesn't have to be great, but okay is fine. It's like okay isn't the correct half of the game. They do like to offend you, calling me a coward. It's a little bit. Just a little bit, a tad uncalled for. Yeah, I do sometimes run. It's command, I think. Well, another standing, so that one has ran out of fuel. That is of course not good, but that happens very often, to be honest. You end up in this situation where you... Okay, do I want some of these? Problem is at the moment I can't put any more on my multi-tool because it's the limitation of the classification. So if I want more on there, I need to get enough nanites to upgrade it to an S-class, or I need to find an S-class. Both is actually doable. So locate a missing person. That can be relatively easy, but it can also be challenging sometimes. So it's well, let's get the missing person on, because that is normally in the system you are. Oh, don't do that with me. Keeps grabbing the chairs. That's annoying. Oh, there's a lot of ships and they all disappear now, don't they? They were all seas. So nothing useful there. do mean this can be easy or hard, as first of all, the guy to talk to might ask for something to reveal where the missing person is. This might be a very good idea or a very bad idea. Let's see. I actually think I got further from the center. Okay. That's absolutely fine. But I have to try those random black holes which appear. Because some of them can actually send you many 100,000 light years the right way. So if they do that, it's a very, very great jump. If they don't do that, yeah. So this is a new station, so I'm going to take the normal round trip. Oh, that's a small one. And it was a C one, so no major interest in that. I'm not farming carbon at the moment because I have so much. There is absolutely no need for that. Ah, naughty boy. You can demand all the stolen units, but I will not do that if I were you. Because then the gig will actually claim you stole them, not him. So okay, that's only carbon. That is absolutely not useful. Could use something with a lot of nanites, but that I don't think is going to happen that easily. I might be wrong, but normally if you get nanites, you get between 50 and 150 in one place. The only place where you can get a lot is actually by finding curious deposits on planets. Please give me money. Do I need that? No, I don't. That would be lying if I said that was needed. Needs or transfer? Transfer? That was trade, so yeah. Got a standing. That is actually quite good when there is a word you actually don't know if it is. Notice that there seem to be, yeah, a little bit more of these. So let's get them all done. Well, let's rate a depot more. It seems like that's what we're doing at the moment, so that is really going to up my chances for survival, isn't it? So I was actually not going to go to any planets in this system, but it seems like I am. Okay, this could have been really a shitty one, because it could have been a planet with aggressive sentinels and extreme, well, weather might still be extreme, to be honest. That's one thing we don't know. That is the thing we don't know. Minus 98 degrees.
Incoming storm.
And an incoming storm.
Technology recharge.
Sounds interesting. Sounds very interesting. So now it's 124 degrees and storm. while this storm is brewing, I'm going to take a very short bathroom break. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes, so stay with me, it won't take long. So, back again. It's still brewing. Oh dear. This is one of the things you can kind of decide whether you want to take the chance and run out in the weather, or you can decide not to. Will I die if I go out in it? I don't know. That's the answer. I might, or I might not. It's depending on how the storm is, because some storms would grab you and blow you up in the air and crash you down on the ground or against trees or whatever there is and keep damaging you. And that is not very nice when that happens. So I would say that you need to learn your own limits. You need to learn what you can actually do. If I'd been playing on normal level, I would probably have gone out in it and seen how it went off. If the storm had grabbed me, well, then that would kind of have been that, but okay, I actually need my scanner first. 300,000, that was the one for 200 and something, I believe. So that looks as it is gone a little bit higher than it was. That's good. These are never worth a lot, so the thing is, I saw there was some curious deposit, and yes, I'm on a mission, but I just talked about getting a lot of nanite. This is actually one way to get quite a nice lump. Yeah, there's a little bit of work with it, but to be honest, I just got 1,000, 1,226-ish. And I actually have some sitting here as well. So 500 will give me 100 nanites, so that's actually not bad in one lump and get quite a bit. So going to grab this one. That actually makes more nanites even. And I'm going to grab that one. Then I'm going to find the depot. Wherever it might be. That was not smart. It's down there. So I can see it. That's good. I'm actually going to go to the machinery there as well. So what I normally would do is I would look at the place. Then look what there is. Of course, that's what you need for your exit strategy, getting away again. I would say that my favorite way would be back towards the ship. Can I do that? That's a good question. So the funny part was I got far enough away to actually not being in their scans, so that was actually quite lucky escape. And it is a little bit, as I said, have an exit strategy, know where you're going. If you start panicking, you're doomed. You need to keep your head cold, and that goes with many things in this game. If you start panicking, you're toast. You always have a little bit of time before it goes horrible wrong. Use that time wisely. Did it say storm? Ugh. It did say storm, and my main problem is I lose my perspective when I'm out in storm, because your visor ice is over, and you can't see where you're going and all that, those kind of nasty things. So what did we get? We got some gold. I found some copper. I'm running out of space there. These I can have down here. What did I get? Oh, radon. I can put some of it down here for now. It seems like I have filled up the freighter, so that of course is, well, as it is. Luckily I have plenty of space here for now, so actually removing some of it by refining it is not really a bad idea either. So yeah. I think that's pretty much what we needed to do here. I didn't get to scan the more rare animals, but I actually feel good with what I already saw. So that's not overly bad. So nothing more to do here. So just want to make sure it ended where it should. Good. This one stopped talking to me, so I'm just running them fully through. So back to where I encountered that black hole, because I had a mission there among other things. Unfortunately, none of those two missions can be done on other planets, so they are bound to those planets where I'm being told to go. So I'm actually going to check something and see if I was right or wrong. I actually don't know. Oh dear. I might have been stupid. Okay. So, where was that? What was that? I don't know if I was stupid or what. No fool.
Technology recharge.
So this will be a minor settlement. That is Jesus. This galaxy really have some beautiful weather. Toxic planet. That is actually
Extreme night toxicity
oh
detected.
dear. It is actually filled up, so whatever you wanna do it before you talk to the guy, because sometimes there's a timer on those missions, and the time can be ridiculous low. It's not always, sometimes it can be a very long time you got, sometimes none at all, so you never know, but if you take it then you are kind of committed, and you can't do anything really on the planet, on the place. And thing is, I like to do my boxes, check what there actually is, and things like that before I run off, because running is what you do when you get to that point, especially if there is a timer on. Then if you only get 20 seconds or 30 seconds, then you are really in a hurry. Luckily, I have done all the low ones when I got them. I have missed some which was a little bit longer, but the guy I was looking for was out in the wild, and that was actually quite difficult to find him. So, yeah. That's how it is. I need to go into this one as well, even though the nanite one was on the other one. Don't really need these, but I'm with these like people are with slot machines. I have to do it. So check what's inside before I talk to him as well. B-class. And the thing is, I walk around him like he's deceased or something, and when I talk to him, he will ask for something I don't have. So, the new trading coming into places that I trade if I get to trading post and stuff on missions, and otherwise I don't. So let's see what he says. I just spun the chair again. That's one thing I'm very good at. It seems like I'm destined to spinning chairs. He wants 30 marrow ball, which I have on my radar, but not here. Thing is, you can get that in caves. Is there a cave nearby? Sometimes there is. This is not the greatest, but well. Worst part is I can't see what I'm thinking. So the thing is, sometimes there is caves inside the mountains. You can't as such find them. There is a couple of tricks which might work. Especially if you can find something as underground relics or something like that, but it doesn't look like it. Well, at least we're safe from the storm. Just going to say, or technology, ammonia, broadcast, building. Cargo drop, nothing of that screams cave. Storm clearing, but that doesn't help me. Well, actually might, because now I can see at least what I'm doing. So that's the problem sometimes with missions. It's an easy mission, but the premises changes from where you actually are. So I have a feeling there might be something that way. I could be very wrong. Oh, good news is I found 4 out of 6 animals. So if I can find the 2 last ones, I can get the bonus nanites. But that's not what we are checking on right now. I'm looking for something like a cave.
Extreme toxicity detected.
Yeah, I am very aware of that. That one was scanned, wasn't it? Yeah. I am very aware of the toxicity. Is that a shelf or... Oh. That is a blessing in disguise. These plants are very annoying, to be honest. Where was it there? So these are normally in caves, so if I find them, then there should be some sort of cave. Just have to be a little bit careful what I get into. They are on their own, nothing extraordinary, but they're a good thing to actually use to find caves. When did I change that? How many did he want? Oh, it doesn't say. Damn. Those you need to keep an eye out on, because they poison you and then they will really confuse you, and you might actually die from the poison as well. I was just curious what that was. It's just carbon, okay. The good thing is, in a cave you are safe. Weather is not going to hurt you. I wish I could say the same about Sentinels, but I can't. They are always chasing you when you are farming stuff, so well, I would say he could have asked for something much more complicated, so all in all, not the worst thing, but getting things on bad weather planets is always a hassle, so just saying. It's not always the nicest thing to actually encounter, but even it is as it is, it's not always undoable, so it might look like it.